And with that, welcome to rendering with denoising, which we will apply in the composites. Now we're going to go down here and we click on the use nodes tab, and otherwise we don't see anything at all. Now we currently have our render layers and our composite, and here we have image, alpha, and also noisy image. Now you can see our output in the render layers, and we get that by activating the denoise button right here on the right hand side. Now when you activate it, you see that there's less noise, and when I deactivate it, etc, etc. We want to activate the render passes in Blender because then it will start looking really nice. And to do this, we go to the view layer properties, and under passes, we have various options that we can now additionally choose. We want to enable denoising data here, and now we have noisy image, denoising normal, denoising albedo, and denoising depth. Now we're going to press Shift A here and look for denoise. We connect the nodes in this way, as you could probably already guess. Okay, now we have our pre-filter, and of course it should be accurate and not fast. We can now activate or deactivate HDR. We have an HDR as wallpaper, so we process HDR images and we activate it here. And then you can now look here at how the whole thing looks when the render, what we have set now, will be done after the denoising. Now we're just gonna click render image and wait and see. Well, first of all, you can now also see that we changed the tile size this time compared to the last time we ran the render with the smaller part size. And you can now see here that we definitely draw the samples much faster. After all the sampling is over, the denoising algorithm will be applied, and that will make a huge difference. Until then, I'll just do a quick time lapse so we don't have to watch the render for ages. Would you look at that? After denoising, our render looks really nice. Now we do want to save this picture, so we go to the image save, and we now save the whole thing here. And that is how denoising and rendering works in the cycles mode. We've already created a very nice render result here. I mean, look at this. It's very high definition. We see the paper cup, we can zoom in very far, and we have a lot of details here. Now, of course, many other things can be done in this picture, and we can continue working on it and tweak it, etc, etc. We can work in the composite, etc. And I will, of course, address all these things, but you have now learned everything about rendering with cycles from the scene setup, the lighting, etc. And I will see you in the next lecture where we're gonna look into far more cool stuff.